Hi everyone, I'm Leslie Higgins with the United States Marshals Museum. We talk a lot at the museum about the history of the Marshals and how they have been around for 230 years. We talk a lot about the Marshals riding out on the frontier in different places and different time periods. So today we're going to look a little bit more at life on the frontier, what that would have been like, survival on the frontier, specifically at some wild edibles, some things that you can eat that are easily found in nature, and that the Marshals and others living on the frontier probably included as part of their diets, all the way up into, even in people included these things in their diets all the way up even into the early to mid 20th century. So the first thing we have today is just the common dandelion. Most of us are familiar with these. We have these growing in our yards. The entire plant is edible. The flower, the leaves, the roots. What most people use to eat though actually are the flowers, which have kind of a sweet taste to them. They can be used in just as a salad garnish, other things. They've also are used in medicinal purposes. They can be used in wine making. And then the roots are the other more common part that is used for making teas. You can actually buy dandelion tea, and it's supposed to be great as a liver detoxifier. Dandelions are known for their vitamins, antioxidants that they have, vitamin C, potassium. They're very potassium rich, things like that. So something that's good for you, and if you don't like them, leave them in your yard because the bees do really like them. Next we have some clover, something else that's just very typically found in your yard. Maybe you go out and search for 4-leaf clovers. I didn't find any 4-leaf today, but we have our 3-leaf here. I don't have any flowers. I didn't find any flowers today, but the flower is actually supposed to be the better part here. You can roast them. You can eat those in salads or anything as well. Again, clover is another good source of vitamins and antioxidants, a good source of vitamin C as well, also beta carotene and other good stuff. Next we have here a wild onion. Wild onions grow around the country. They all have typically a very strong onion odor, but these are something that are edible. We also have pine cones. Also the pine needles and the inner bark of a pine tree are edible as well. With the pine cones, it's the seeds on the inside that you are really wanting to get to. You want to look for mature pine cones if you're wanting to eat the seeds of those. These are smaller ones. But you can heat those, and that will help release the seeds of the pine cone so that you can get to them. And then lastly, here we have, this is a hickory nut and a piece of the shell that it was in. Hickory trees as well as other nut trees are fairly common around the country. They grow in the wild, and you can typically walk around and pick up nuts off the ground. Again, with like some other things, you would want to take them out of the shells, and then you would want to boil the nuts before you actually eat them. This goes for hickory nuts, walnuts, any other wild growing nut that you might find out in the woods. So hopefully you found something interesting in there, something you didn't know, that food source you didn't know about. And if you like this video, leave it in the comments, and we will do some other survival videos in the future. So hope everyone has a great day. Enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.